Hi.
Hello.
Hello.
My question is, I've actually knitted some gifts for Jensen and Jared. If I was going to knit something for you, what would you like? And there has kind of been a bit of a sweepstake going with some of the other actors as to what you would like knitted.
Okay. Like a little, you can knit, like a little Jared or Jensen voodoo doll that I can make. Would that be at all possible? You can arrange that? Sweet.
Like a question.
Yep.
Richard Spade Jr. thought you might want underwear.
I'm sure he did. Favorite story. You know, I have in my, I pull out my drawer. Well, okay, I was about to say, it's the only weird looking pair of underwear in there. But there's this one other pair I have. But whatever. Like mostly, I have pretty ordinary looking underwear. One day, or a couple, whatever. One day that I happen to be wearing these underwears when I leave them behind, and they are quite vibrant. And Richard has no problem in perpetuating this story.
Yeah, he did recount it for about the third time.
Yeah, it's a little dull, isn't it? I mean, not all of my stuff is, you know, flighty and whatever, frilly underwear, you know. Richard could have told you our ice dancing story when we went to the ice dancing at the Olympics, you know, that would make me look tough.
You can share that with us.
Nah, that's cool.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hey, Misha.
Hey, hey! How you doing?
Good
to
how
see
you
you.
doing?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah, all right.
Okay, good. So I wanted to know,
It's so disconcerting seeing these faces come up behind you. You don't know what's going on, but
it makes me a little self-conscious, quite frankly.
Yeah.
I wanted to know, when you have to play these sorts of scenes where there's that tension within Castiel between what he's being told what to do versus kind of what his own moral compass is telling him, how do you prep for roles like that?
Well, I think just the way I would with anything. You know, like when we're shooting a scene like that, it's just me, you know, learning the lines, going in, and then as Jared fumbles my balls, I try not to laugh. You know, it's pretty much the same approach that I have to all the material. Yeah, so that's why it comes across so nuanced. It is very difficult, and it's not my strong suit, as you will probably see on the gag reel. It's going to be embarrassing. You know, I mean, it's kind of, I don't know. I don't have a good answer to that, because it's just, I think that honestly, most characters in most well-written things are somehow conflicted. You know, there's got to be some tension. If it's just like, I'm riding in on my white stallion and saving the day, and I'm all good and pure, doing the right thing, it's kind of boring. But if you have conflict in heroes and in you know, your bad guys, like Satan is actually in Supernatural a fairly empathetic character, because he's got, you know, these kind of inner conflicts going on. So I think everybody has them, and it's just sort of a part of the fabric of acting and other boring things like that. Yeah, no, I mean, it's actually kind of, I'm really glad that he has all of those conflicts. And it's kind of interesting playing them when it's a character who is, you know, he's not like the most emotionally expressive guy in the world. And yet, there's all kinds of torment going on within him as he deals with the conflict. Because, you know, he was trying to be a good little angel, and then now he's not really behaving that well. So, yeah. I don't know. I'm just talking. It's not a big deal.
That's fine.
Yeah, cool. Sweet. Thank you.
Thank you.
Hi.
Hi, Misha.
Hi.
So my best friend's a big chicken butt, and she won't come up here and ask it, so I'm asking it for her. Her name is Nicole. She's back in the
Point her
day.
out.
She put her hands are up.
Ah, not so afraid to raise your hands. What's the question, Nicole? I don't want to put you on the spot. What is it? I'm sorry, we don't do proxy questions here. Come on, just shout it out.
I don't know.
No? Are you lying? She didn't have a question?
No, she really had a
You're just embarrassed to ask it. My friend has a question. Do you have a burning sensation over there?
actor?
Yeah, pretty much any actor, honestly. Like, anyone that I see that I recognize, I'm like, whoa. I just did it at the, yesterday. I was walking down the sidewalk and Michael Cera walked by. And I was like, it's Michael Cera. Who's Michael Cera? And I kind of like, oh, should I thought, oh, should I turn around and look again? No, he's probably going to see that I'm turning around and looking. I got to play it cool. So I am totally uncool all the time. And when I first got to LA, oh, and another thing about me that you should know, I always forget a face. So I see a lot of famous people and I think, I know you from somewhere. And when I first got to LA, I was always going up to, you know, famous actors in restaurants and being like, hey, damn, man, where did you go to high school? Like, I know you. And now I don't, like, even if I'm pretty sure I went to high school with someone, I don't approach them because chances are there's someone famous. So it vacillates between being kind of like awkward because I'm starstruck and saying stupid things because I don't know who they are, but I kind of recognize them.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Hi.
Hi.
Wow. Yeah.
I thought you might notice.
I did, yeah.
Okay. My original question has been edited, so...
On the fly.
I know.
By someone else in line, or
No.
were you like, can I run this question by you?
I've been moderated, kind
Okay,
of, so
okay.
censored. What's
But-
the most... What?
Have you really? Or is it an internal
No, really,
censorship, or someone else?
No, it's volunteer censored.
Oh, okay. I'm curious to see. Maybe you can run the original question by and then the edited version. Yeah. Let's see how that goes.
Oh, okay. As long as I can still see Jensen tomorrow, it's okay.
Yeah, we'll see. No. I don't know.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, my original question was, in detail, what's the most fancy pair of underwear that you own?
Oh, okay. By fancy, I don't even know where they came from, which is always true of the underwear in my drawer. But there's this pair. It's like a weird bikini brief with like fluorescent green dots on it. Who would buy that? I don't think I did, but I have them.
Do you wear them?
They're with those red underwear. They're like at the end of the line. Like if laundry doesn't get around, then I go for that. Or if I'm feeling like, you know what? It's a Saturday. Put on the fluorescent dotty. What am I wearing right now? Yeah. Nothing good.
Not hotter.
Okay, so that was it.
That was my question.
What's the edited version?
The edited version was, what's the most colorful piece of clothing you own?
Oh, much more boring. Wow, yeah. I have this like polyester, looks like a little house dress. Very bright
Like
orange.
bright? Or...
Brighter, way brighter.
Oh, okay.
With big sort of lapels and stuff. So.
Is there shoulder pads?
No, that would be a nice improvement. But it, yeah.
Thank
There you
you.
have it.